Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
You're as cuddly as a cactus. I wouldn't touch you with a 39 and a half.
And Martina Owen as well here, please. And Sir Ronald.
It is really a very coldy and breezy night, a silent night, but it is really beautiful night as we start the blessing. This has been a very long drive. It's a very, very long drive. But here we go. We're here now, isn't it? Yeah. Here we are, my lovely horse and the Nightingale Placement. This is a special occasion, the blessing and our Christmas tree lighting. Tonight, we gather not only to illuminate the magnificent tree, but to rekindle the spirit of joy, love, and togetherness that defines the holy season. As we stand here tonight, surrounded by the festive decorations and the warm glow of twinkling lights, let us take a moment to reflect on the true meaning of Christmas. It is time for celebration, a time for gratitude, and a time for generosity. It is a season that encourages us to embrace the spirit of giving, to cherish our loved ones, and to extend a helping hand to those in need. In light of this, as many of you might not know, My Lovely Horse Animal Rescue is an animal welfare organization that rescues all of us. It rehabilitates and rehome unwanted, neglected, and abused animals with the aim of giving them a life worth living. We believe that all animals deserve kindness, compassion, and our deepest respect. We've created a safe haven for our rescued friends and our tree farm. Thank you to the lovely horse founders, Martina, Owen, Debbie, and Kashi. That's the reason why we are all here. The Christmas tree before us is more than just a beautiful, adorned symbol. It is a beacon of hope and a reminder that even in the darkest of times, light and warmth can prevail. As we court down to the moment when this tree comes to life with a flick of a switch, let us take a moment to appreciate the company of those around us, our family here, our friends, our Nightingale company, and also the SERENITY, the new company of the Nightingale. It is in the company of a family and friends that the true magic of Christmas comes alive. In the spirit of unity and goodwill, I encourage each of you to take a moment during this holiday season to reach of Christmas is not just in the presents we exchange, but in the love and kindness we share with one another. Now, without further ado, let us join together in counting down the lighting of this magnificent Christmas tree. As we do, let the warmth of the lights symbolize the warmth in our hearts, and may the glow of this tree illuminate our community with love, joy, and peace throughout the holiday season. I would like also to thank Ronald for always helping me, supporting me, not only as a partner in business, but as a wife, both in professional and personal life. So he is my lifetime partner, hopefully. My love. Through thick and thin, through cold and warm, through Ireland and Philippines, through the muddy farm of my lovely horse, and through the hotel of the Manila Hotel and the Radisson Blue Hotel. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like everyone to help us start to count, to count the backwards from countdown. Let's do the countdowns now to have the nice spirit of this beautiful partnership with my lovely horse and the Nightingale Placement Agency. It is truly a magnificent, and it's truly everything happens for a reason. When myself and Martina met through a common friend, it is truly some kind of experience. And what we have an interview before with the RTA, and I said in that interview, if only I can adopt them all. And then now, I think, Martina, can you say something before we do the countdown?
All I want to say is thank you to everybody for coming, and thank you to Daisy and Ronald for seriously being our saviours and for saving the farm. So I'd like to just give you two a big, huge clap. Everybody, hooray for these two people! And let's just do that countdown.
Alright, so let's do it at the count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much for supporting the Nightingale Placement Agency and the My Lovely Horse Rescue. Woohoo! Now the mic is on, Owen.
Staff and also the volunteers who work in this
Yes. Thank you,
rescue.
everybody. My lovely horse.
My lovely horse rescue.
Rescue. Rescuing everyone. And then the table is open now. And I also invite everyone to sing a belated happy birthday to Father Rico. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Okay guys, we're here in a farm and we're with of course, sino pa nga ba? Daisy and Ronald.
Hello.
Yes.
We're here again.
Again and again.
This is Mr. and Mrs. Karam.
Yes.
Yes. Tara, let's talk. Tara, let's talk. Yes.
On the go. Now, siguro ano ba yung ano natin dito sa lugar na to? Like we're in Kildare, County Kildare. Ano ba yung ating bakit tayo nandito at saka itong lugar ba na to ay nakikita namin ang daming animals, mga ganon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Siguro ano lang nakita mo.
Yan. Okay.
Sorry.
Kasi light.
Siguro give us some ano lang information about this place.
Yeah.
Yun.
How did you come up with this?
So we have our other small farm there.
Yes.
About 5 minutes away from here, no? Tapos itong charity. This is a
Yes.
charity organization rescuing animals. It is called My Lovely Horse Rescue.
Right.
So at the time na parang ipagbibili na tong farm,
Okay.
so they're looking for some kind of investors or someone that will support them to get the farm for them.
Right.
To continue doing the charity. Yeah. Sorry. Then we discuss about that. So it's happening now. We've been supporting the My Lovely Horse before.
Yes.
So we have some horses and donkeys over in the other farm. So they
Right.
approach us and say, Daisy, would you be interested to, to support us and
Yes.
get the farm? So this is about 93 acres.
Oh,
93
wow.
acre farm,
Wow.
so about 37
My.
hectares. So by hectares, and then 93 acres. So yeah, so it is quite, some of it, if you can see that, the
Yes.
building behind is, it's a protected building. It's an old building that
Right.
hopefully we could convert that in the future as a museum. And
Oh,
also
wow.
like a,
That will be very interesting.
yeah, hopefully we're going to convert this not just a just an ordinary farm, but
Yeah.
rather a farm with a heart.
With
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Tourist destination.
yeah, it's a
Wow.
tourist destination, and hopefully, because I said before when we were, we were interviewed in one of the with RTE.
RTE, yes.
So I said there that if only I can adopt them all, the rescued animals and the
Yes.
people that we look after, because we look after people with disability, and they look for animals.
Yes.
Rescued
Yes,
animals.
yeah.
So if we combine it together,
Together,
it will be a great,
In one
Yeah.
place.
in one place, it
Great
will be a
place,
great
yes.
vision, and like the it's quite in the beginning it's quite like a mission impossible, but we didn't realize that after a year
That
we will be able
could
to
be possible.
Yes, of
There we
course.
go.
Amazing, yeah.
So this is a blessing of our, the farm. We have about 150 horses here.
Wow, imagine, huh?
About I think
60
60 goats
Wow.
and dogs,
30
30 dogs,
and you have
and
donkeys,
donkeys,
and pigs.
So overall, like there's about 300 animals
Oh
altogether.
my God, yeah. And
So-
who's taking care of this place?
Oh,
I'm
this-
sure it's not the Mauhays. It will be,
No, just
Yeah.
like what I said,
Yeah.
this is a charity place. So
Yes.
it is being run by the My Lovely Horse Rescue.
Yes.
It is called. So it's a combination now of the Nightingale Placement Agency supporting My Lovely Horse
Right.
Rescue, and it is now going to be part of our, the Serenity Care.
Oh,
So,
yes.
but this place now is owned by the PCRJ, which is a property holding company. That's
Property
a
company, yeah.
the property company that we have established last year, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Right,
it
yeah.
is about, it consists, the PCRJ is the one that's owning all the properties. We have about 15 properties altogether at the moment. So we have in Kildare, 2 in Kildare. We have 2 Longford.
Yes.
In Leitrim is we have about 6 there, and
Wow.
in Wicklow is 1, and then Tipperary, Cratloe, Blackrock, and then the Rashini. So it's a quite, and then hopefully we can convert this place as a real, a village as well.
Village,
Yes,
yeah,
yeah,
that
yeah.
would be
Like
cool.
what we call in the other one is the
I'm
enchanted
sure you
village.
already have a vision of this place.
Of
We
course.
have loads. We have
Yeah,
loads,
yeah.
So I don't want to spill all the beans.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
But
Something to
hopefully-
look forward.
Yes, something to look forward. We're just being blessed to be a blessing to many people that looking for some guidance, and now we are helping the My Lovely Horse Rescue to kind of put some homes into the lost animals there. And also we have loads of volunteers here. We have about, I think, 20 volunteers here nowadays.
Oh, nice.
And it's
Yeah.
from European countries as well.
Yes.
So it's the My Lovely Horses are one. They're the one actually doing the management, and hopefully by early next year or later next year we'll start with the project. And Martina, come over here. Martina. And so that's Martina.
Martina,
one of our
yes.
co-founder with the My Lovely Horse
Hello,
Rescue.
Martina.
Hello,
Would you like to say
Martina.
Say something about the Lovely Horse Foundation.
Well,
Yes.
My Lovely Horse Rescue is what you want me to say is I think the best rescue in Ireland,
That's
because
right.
we do what it says in the tin. We rescue animals.
Yes.
That's it. And a
And
few
the heart.
people.
Oh, of course,
We
yeah.
rescue people.
We rescue animals, and
Animals.
together we rescue people, animals.
But
And we
just,
are a happy family.
of course, yeah. But briefly there, Martina, how did you meet up with? How did you find the Mauhays, basically, Ronald and Daisy? How did you come up? Yeah, meeting
So
them.
I met them through a girl that used to volunteer here, and she lives quite near them. And she said they have 3 acres, and that they'd be very interested in fostering.
Right.
And so I met them through there, and then I told them about the farm being sold, and
Right.
I was trying to figure ways that we can make money to maybe try buy the farm. And then they rang me one day, these 2 very crazy people, and said they would buy the farm.
Wow.
And the rest is history.
That is amazing, isn't it? Yeah. But were you expecting like or something like unexpected out from them, or you just
No, I was only asking for advice.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And then
I seriously was only asking for advice.
wow, that's
Yeah. When I put the phone down, I honestly cried. When I put the phone down, I know.
yeah.
And I don't cry.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yes.
So there you go, guys. 93 acres, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not that big, you know. It's just 93
It's only
acres.
93.
Yeah.
Nearly 100.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
and
Thank
we
you,
shall see you
Martina.
back
Thank you
again. Look at that donkey. Oh, big. Oh my God.
There's Elvis and Pearl are just down there as well.
Okay, 1.
Oh, the big one.
To all the Filipinos here in our land, Merry Christmas. I'd like also to wish everyone a happy New Year 2024. May the year 2024 will be a good year for all of us. And I wish your families and loved ones prosperous and a happy New Year.
So we are so very lucky tonight. I was so surprised that that the owner of the farm who entrusted the farm to us is now here for the
Wow,
blessing
yes.
and the lighting of the tree. We're so honored to meet them for the first time, and I'd like to thank you so much for entrusting the farm to us. I know it's really a long winding road before we will able to sign the contract and everything. But look, thank you so much, Mona and Niall, for and we will look after the farm.
It's very, very
I
good
know that it's
to
very
see.
close to your heart.
Yeah.
And now here we as a foreigner here in this country, I suppose, and now entrusting you. I grew up in a farm as well.
Oh, did you?
Myself,
Okay.
my
Oh.
sister and myself.
Yeah.
So we are a farmer back home. Not
So there
really
was
a
just
farmer, but
you and your sister?
Yes,
Because
just
I
that.
had just me and my sister living
Yeah.
here. So
Oh, wow.
2 sisters to 2 sisters.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So you're
Same.
Ramon. How old were you when you moved here in this house? Were you born here?
No, I was 6. Well, I was born in Dublin, but I was adopted. So I came here when I was 6 months. And then I grew up here. Myself and my adopted sister as well. So there was 2 of us.
Just the 2
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah. No boys.
No boys.
no.
My mother didn't want boys.
And look, same with Auntie Daisy. No,
She
yeah.
didn't want boys. She said they were too much trouble.
Well,
So,
yes.
yeah.
Okay, can you tell us about maybe special
bit of a history,
things
yeah.
about this place?
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
it was my father looked after it so well. He literally, you would know when he would be out for the day. You'd know what time it was by where he would be. You'd know he'd be in at 10 a.m. for his supper in the morning, and then he'd come in at 10 to 1 for his lunch, and then he'd come in at 10 to 3 for his little glass of Guinness or a glass of whiskey in the winter,
Yeah.
and then at 10 to 5 he would come in for his evening tea. And then at 10 to 8 in the evening, he'd come down to have his evening supper. So everything was attentive, on the button.
On the
and
button,
He adored the farm. His
Yeah.
life was the farm. He moved here when he was 30.
Wow.
He took it over from his uncle who lived here since.
And he left it when he was almost 101.
It was
Wow.
Well, he left when he was 98, 96, but I brought him back here every week. He was in a nursing home, and I brought him back here every week. He'd go out in the tractor, and even at 98, he'd go out in the tractor. And then he'd just have a little potter around. It was he was a very good farmer, and he really
he loved
treasured
this farm.
Yeah. So what kind of farming, Mona?
In the younger days, it was a very big beef farming, and then as he got older, he moved to have sheep farming. So it was between beef and sheep farming. But he was very good at what he did, and he was a very good farmer and very dedicated, and just he knew every blade of grass, he knew every fence, he knew anything was out of place, he knew, as big as it was.
Did you ever help, and you and your sister help in the farming, like, you know, just
we did all of that. Yeah, we used to bring in, every summer we used to have another farm up about half a mile up the road. And we used to have the hay, you know, like hay bales. So we would do them every summer. And my dad would drive up, bring back a big truck of hay. Myself, my mother, my sister would stack them up here. And we did that for 2 weeks, and at the end of it, we got a choc ice.
Wow.
And we couldn't wait for the 2 weeks to be up because it buys a choc ice for all our hard work.
Good.
Slave labour.
Well, when we, I was saying to you there earlier that when myself and my dad were looking through the sheds after my mum passed away, we found a Dunstores bag, and in the Dunstores bag was the deeds for the house. It's not the deeds, it's the transfer of ownership in 1775, and it used to be owned by the provost of Trinity College.
Yes.
He owned the land in 1775.
Wow.
And then he transferred it to
Tyrrell. And
Tyrrell.
Tyrrell built the mill.
Yeah.
Right.
I thought you don't know the history now. I thought you don't know the history.
I know a bit of it.
A little he knows probably more. Okay. And then when we found the deeds, I brought them up to a historian in Trinity College, and we tried to flatten it because I wanted to frame it.
Yes.
And he'd leave it there for about a week, and then it would all crumple up again, and realised it was actually goat skin.
Oh.
But it's beautiful. It's the old calligraphy writing, and it's absolutely perfectly written. It's like the lines. I'll show it to you some. It's beautiful, and then it's got the red stamp at the end.
I would love to have.
And we found it in a Dunstores bag.
Dunstores bag. Imagine, huh?
Documents like that, but they're so beautifully written.
Not chocolate.
And they were written with it. Probably a piece of a feather.
I found the other day the agreement between Mona's grandfather and grandmother, and their marriage agreement, where the dowry of land was given over. And, I found that the other day.
How much did he pay for her?
I think he got 5,000.
No, 500.
500.
Wow.
That's a big,
big money in that.
That's big money during the.
I can't remember exactly. I only found it the other day, so it's very interesting.
Yes.
Very much.
And then, so he married Peter Maguire, her grandfather, married Elizabeth Gilligan, and then James Gilligan left the farm to Mona's dad when he passed away because they had no kids.
And are you local here as well?
No, we live in Dublin.
You're a Dubliner.
I can't do farming.
But I was saying,
City boy.
So her grandfather is Maguire, is it?
Her father's father was Maguire, and her grandmother was Gilligan. And then the Gilligans owned this land, and Peter, her grandfather, owned land in Longwood, and Peter met Elizabeth, and they agreed to marry. I think there was a contract, and then Peter. Then they had a number of kids, of whom Mona's father was one of them.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Mona's father didn't have children, so they adopted Mona.
Yes, Mona and her mother didn't have kids, so they adopted 2 girls.
After all these years. And writing.
So where is her
Writing
sister?
songs as well.
Her sister died 20 years
Okay,
ago.
okay.
So the property was left to Mona.
Yes, yes.
Ah, I see.
So the day before our daughter was born, her sister died.
Oh.
Yeah, she never married.
She did. She has 4 kids.
Oh,
yeah,
she's 4
has
kids. Okay.
Yeah. She
All
married,
right.
yeah.
All right.
So,
Wow, that's amazing.
That's amazing story.
yeah.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Thank
And
you so much. Thank
so
you.
that's,
Listen, do you know
bit
what?
of
The fact that
history.
I have just met you for the first time, I even feel more. I'm gonna get one. I just feel really happy. I get a sense that you will really take care of him.
Oh.
Already.
It's really nice.
Feeling that
So good, no?
Yeah.
Because I know Daddy would have.
It's a very special place.
The
And you know
interesting
what?
thing is, her father hated horses on his land.
And there.
And then look how many horses here,
How many
huh?
horses? 300.
150.
150.
But I think he would have been totally enough. Totally enough.
Martina has never told us the real number ever.
There's no real number.
No.
In his day, it was all the men who did all the work, and to see, like, I'd say if he was here now and saw
All the women.
all women doing all this work
Yeah,
that
yeah.
to him would have been done by men years ago, I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
he would have been totally in awe. He would have been. I know
Well, it
he
was a
would.
different time, a different
You know.
era.
Yeah.
Women just didn't do it
Yeah.
as much, you know.
Yeah.
It is my first time to meet you, and really it's a very emotional.
Yeah.
It is
It
lovely.
is. It's lovely. I feel. So I even feel more. I just feel more. I don't know.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
I feel more like I know it isn't
At
ours
ease.
anymore, but now I just feel.
Yeah,
it's
but you
been
know
looked
you always
after.
have a place
No,
here.
no, but I knew
God,
you
it will
looked after
always.
it so well. But I just really
love it.
feel that you will do something big here.
It is going to be big.
We will,
I know,
Mona.
I know.
And we will
It's
try
such a
our
good
very
cause.
best.
Such a good cause.
It
I know
is.
Daddy would have been very quiet person, but he would have been a very kind person, and I think he would really be very proud.
I think he would have loved here tonight.
I think he would have.
here
yeah.
anyway, isn't he?
Yeah.
Pity we didn't know the time.
Isn't it just a shame?
Oh my
We're saying 8
God!
o'clock
What was I
each night.
doing?
Anyway, we wouldn't have been here for 5 o'clock.
I
Anyway,
was
she's in
actually
college.
asking
Yeah.
them, where is Mona?
I
know, yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. So
But look, Mona, this is, like, we promise we will look after this.
I know
This
you.
place, and thank you so much. I know it was
It's
really
exciting.
yeah.
It was hard for her.
It was
It was
hard,
hard for her.
in the beginning.
Yeah. I was just very. I just always. I suppose I didn't want to. I wanted to be something. Continue to be something special.
It will be.
Not to become a building house and stay with a lot of places. I wanted to stay as something special.
We can't wait to make it into a McDonald's.
And dance stores. Lidl or Aldi.
In the valley.
Filipino restaurant.
Yeah.
Leafy Valley.
We just experienced some history in the making there, guys. Or I'd say history in simple sense.
Shall we hear something from Mona?
What?
Like a song?
Oh
from
God,
Mona?
no! No, you gotta pay to come see me. No.
Wow.
Another day. We'll just.
That was amazing.
Thank you. No, we will do that.
Very
Like
pity that
one of
we-
these days again, we will meet up, and I
Yeah.
think we should really.
We'll bring
Yeah.
some of the documents to show you.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but they're just lovely. They even for framing them, they're just they're beautiful to look at. It's just so beautifully
Very
done.
pity they didn't see the highlights, isn't it?
No, it is going to be. It's a historical. Yes, Niall, I will accept and I will invite and I will push you to become involved, both of you, when we are
The mill,
ready
yeah.
to kind
Always
of,
onto that
we are.
absolutely.
We are.
Being in the
Actually,
country
myself
is kind of a
and
little bit daunting for
Yeah.
him, you know. Just kind of a little bit.
myself and Owen was there earlier, and we're talking about how you would like, the re-roof,
Yeah.
and then
The
and I
mill.
said, wouldn't it be great to become that one, to become like the visitor center, a museum, and we will put everything,
Sounds
because
like
when the first time we went in there, we had the wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's still in there, yeah, it's still in there.
That's what really put me into, like, it's a wheel of
life,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And then we will categorize, you know, we have to put that. It's like
It is
a
lovely.
wheel.
It is lovely. It would be lovely to do.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It is actually.
I've been
beautiful.
watching programs on the renovation of
Oh,
old
my
buildings,
goodness.
so it's
yeah.
really
Grand designs.
I'm back again.
Oh, do you?
I love it.
I love
Well,
that.
once every year.
Is it Restoration Man or something?
Love him.
There's a
The
beautiful.
old- the
There
really
is
old
one.
buildings.
There is
Yeah.
one somewhere not far from here. I think it's outside Navan, and it was a building like that, and they renovated it. I think her father owned it, and herself.
Oh, they
she
did
got
it
married,
on. They
and
did
it's,
it
what they
on
did
the
was
Irish
something
version
like
of
that.
Grand
It's
Design.
amazing.
What is it
Look,
called?
I don't
The
know.
antique shop?
I'll find it for you. I'll find it. And
But it was
I'll
a
send
building
on.
very similar to that. And they
Yeah,
did up.
it was exactly like
I
that.
still think it's haunted. There you go. As a child, you see, we had no lights when I was small.
Like doing last checks on my own.
Yeah,
I'm only
no.
used to-
When I was small, we'd no lights here, so at
Oh, I
night
know.
time,
Have
our
lights
dogs
too.
used to be tied in there,
Right.
and the odd time, one of us would have to tie them up, and if we'd forget to do it, my father would say to me 11 o'clock at night, have you tied up the dog? And she'd go, no, it's your light. So we'd have to come down here. I swear to God, it's the most terrifying thing I've ever done. I was always convinced there was ghosts
Somebody
up there
looking out.
watching.
Yeah.
Oh, you told us that.
I'm thinking out. I'd
Yeah,
be freaking out, don't
yeah, it's not, yeah.
Oh,
But,
that's really, you know, that's really good. That's really good to know that there's some, you know, caretaker there.
Another reason for a tourist destination.
Yeah. Halloween time.
Martina won't go there now.
I'll be doing last check, so I'm going to
Oh.
No, I do look up sometimes and go, oh, that's a bit eerie, but
it is, but well, actually, even the way you have the
I
tree,
think it's beautiful.
it looks lovely.
It
yeah, it
is.
looks good right against
And
the
then
tree
we're
and everything,
thinking,
doesn't
Yeah,
it?
the tree there.
just Ronald is saying that, you know, it would be nice to put the lights from the bottom.
Yes,
And
up
then
on
it's,
the
Spotlight,
you know,
yeah.
Going up.
and even the
Spotlight.
trees.
Yeah.
We'll put the, you know, the
Oh, it'd be
lights on the tree. And
fabulous.
Oh,
it
that'd be
will
beautiful.
kind of
That
spotlight.
tree is amazing.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Highlight.
That's concrete tree.
Billions
Yeah,
of
and then
blackbirds
we're
live
hoping
in
that,
the
you know,
Yeah.
isn't it that they're behind that building are that old trees.
Yeah.
It will be
the trees are
nice to
beautiful.
become like a destination also.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll be amazing.
No, we put some kind of a few houses for kind of exhibition.
Yeah.
And we'll make it like an enchanted village. Hopefully, this guy.
Oh, I hope to get to see that.
Yeah.
Great. Oh, it's brilliant. No. It looks great though.
Okay, lovely. There you have it, guys. Out from Kildare. Tara! Let's talk. Tara!
Let's talk.
Tara!
Let's talk.